kind of draws a big distinction between you know, like the rural and urban kind of like settings and environments. Like Selena is kind of like has more of a target on her in a way, because it's such a small town
Yeah.
and everyone knows everybody and everyone's
Yeah.
tracking everybody.
Yeah.
And in a lot of ways, like Tio Julio too. Um, but he's a farmer and that's his life. That's what he does. That's what he
Yeah.
likes. But also he's kind of afraid to kind of like be himself. So the city would kind of like be a lot to handle.
Yeah.
But also there's a big distinction between like someone like Sherry would like thrive in that rural setting and she can be as invisible as she wants to be because she could just kind of like blend in and be kind of elusive if she wants and even get away with things. And then like also kind of how they can like just blend into being
A normal
anyone,
family.
yeah, a normal family or anyone in society.
Yeah.
But also how, werewolves like heroes in the moonlight can also kind of be that neighbor that you don't know is there too, unless you open up that conversation.
Yeah.
And that's like, well, I mean, the main part of the story is like Selena with her friends, and we barely kind of scratched the surface on the friendships, but we can even look at Daisy and how Daisy approaches Selena, um, kind of outs her in a way.
Yeah.
Um, but that kind of like authenticity allows them to develop a bigger friendship, a deeper friendship, and like
Yeah.
a connection that's like supportive and never going away.
Yeah.
That's also complex and hot and cold in its own middle school friendshipy way.
Yeah. Well, I feel like sometimes our friends can see us and sometimes they see the parts that we want to hide. Um, Especially when you're young and you're developing and you don't quite know who you are as a person and there's a lot going on with her and there's also this element of like puberty too that happens and I feel like werewolves are so women coded because of the full moon and like the moon cycle and periods and all that, which I kind of allude to in the book as well.